Getting married is an exciting time for people, and a lot of people don't want to think in advance about the possibility that their marriage might someday come to an end. Why should they?
Well, if we're talking about after they're married and they're coming to the recognition that perhaps the marriage is not going in the direction that they had thought at the time of the marriage, and they're thinking about possibly altering the status of the marriage by getting a separation or a divorce, it often might be a good idea to speak with an attorney who specializes in matrimonial law in advance so that they can start planning, if there were a divorce, what assets they most likely might get, what type of support they might receive, whether they could survive on such support, whether they prefer living with less in terms of property, but emotionally they'd be much better off, what would happen to the children if there were children, and how to possibly even plan to protect assets, such as future assets. If they're about to start a new business, maybe that's not the time to start the new business. If their parents want to give them money, there's a proper way to handle it to preserve the sanctity of that money so that it remains separate property that their spouse won't have an interest in. Where they didn't see an attorney, even if they didn't yet fully contemplate having a divorce, those type of protections might be lost, and that inheritance might become marital property depending on what they do with it. That business might become marital property, whereas otherwise it might not.